Welcome to Kollecting Kaos. My name is James, and today I kind of have to decide what I want to work on next. Now, as you can see, I have several different options. There's the ones that I showed you before, like this PEP 158, but you know, I just don't feel like working on this yet. So we'll set that off to the side. That was Lois Lane, number 19. Again, just not something I feel like working on. This is a late edition. It's a Superman 233. Has a little staining on it. The cover's attached, but I mean, it's got some really nasty stains on it, and I don't think I'm going to get them all out. But also the spine needs to be reinforced. Again, it's just not something I feel like working on today. So we'll just set that off to the side. I have this Ace Comics number 23. This has a spine split. And this one would be a good one to work on. Like I said, it has a little spine split. But the pages are supple. The pages are no problem at all. Barely any acidic smell whatsoever. It's a possibility. I might want to work on this one. I absolutely want to work on it. But not today. Set that one off to the side. Got this Zorro. Now it really has some serious problems here. Look at this staining. It's on the front and back. It's all the way through. But you know what? I think this would be a good candidate for Gellum Gum. And I don't have any Gellum Gum yet, so I guess I'm going to have to hold off on that one too. And this is an OPP bag. And this is a big complaint that people have about OPP bags. They say they rip out from the side. You know, I've probably used 4,000 or 5,000 of these bags, and this is the first one I've had that ripped. Which leaves me with Puss'n'Boots. It's Classics Illustrated number 511-576, so it doesn't have much value to it. Being a reprint. And it's a reprint from, gee, I wonder what's wrong with it. It's a reprint from 1964, so it's a Silver Age comic. But then all, or nearly all, of the Classics Illustrated Juniors are Silver Age. Yeah, you know what? I think I want to work on this one. I want to see what I can do about the tanning in it. See if I can get some of that tanning out. And it's calling to me. It's like, help me! Help me! I need help. I'm in trouble. So I'm going to work on this one next. And see how that goes. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'll tell you. I think the first thing I want to do is disassemble the comic. Oh wait, it's kind of already disassembled, isn't it? I'm going to leave the staples in for now. I want to work on the cover first, I think, and then I'll work on the interior. So I'm just going to leave the staples in it for now, and it's not that bad. Yeah, okay, they do need a wash. They do need deacidification. I was going to say it's not that bad, and then I got a good whiff, and yeah, it is that bad. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on this first. So I guess I should get out my puppy pad and my all that stuff you saw me using in the previous video. I guess I should get all of that out. Or I could just get this out. This is a photo tray. This is what most people are using nowadays. I have a cat pan I like to use too, but I think I'm going to use the photo tray for this one. And we're going to do all of that. But first, we're going to watch this. Before we continue with the with the Classics Illustrated Junior, let's go through this a little bit and see how it turned out. Now this is done. We've got some places that I need to use a little nori paste to stick down, but other than that, I'm pretty much done with it. We've got page 1 and 2 are actually the cover. So there's 3. I skipped one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and I'm actually, I mean, you can compare it to the bottom here. 28, 29, and there's an advertisement for OMAC One Man Army #1. I have several of those running around somewhere. 30, 31, 32, 33, a little bit of, you can see where the nori paste is, and where it's the tear is sealed. The tear that I created, I might add. And there goes my mouse as usual. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 and 41. That's halfway through. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. And this is where I had it messed up. But no more. There's 52 and 53. And Adventures of Black Orchid, now in the Phantom Stranger. 54, 55. 56, 57. Now 57 has a small tear in it that I didn't bother fixing. Right there. I left it. I didn't worry about it. 58, 59. 60, 61. We're going through to make sure I have them in the right order. 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. A lot of advertising towards the end there. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, where I partially erased the pencil marks. You can still see them, but it's not bad. That's 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, Weird Adventure Comics with the Spectre, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, there's another 96, 97, 98, 99, and I need to fix that also, and 100. Here's how we're going to fix this. Okay, that's fixed. We'll just pretend we didn't see that. There you go. And this piece here, like I said, I need to go ahead and glue that back down. So I'm going to do that. And I also have to glue these back down, or back over. Either that or remove them completely. And that might be the better option, just remove them. So that's Our Army at War, number 269, Sergeant Rock. By cover art by Joe Kubert. Is it perfect? No. Am I happy with it? Yes, actually I am. So let's get back to Puss in Boots. Normally anytime I'm going to work around water and a comic, I'll put down holly text first. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take this 1.5 cups of water I have here. This is tap water, by the way. And I'm going to pour it in. And it's 118 degrees, and like I said, it's 1.5 cups. We'll see if that's enough to cover the whole thing. And all I'm trying to do is get it wet. Wow, look at, did you see how fast that soaked up the water? I mean, my goodness. I might have to put some more water in it because it's not even covering. Put a little more in. See if we can at least get it to cover it. But it soaked up that water so fast. It's kind of unbelievable. And look how fast that tannin is coming out of there. It's just... yeah. But I don't think that's enough water yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little more water in it. A little more. I want to at least have it cover the bottom of the pan. Good Lord. But and I think what's happening here is my table isn't quite level. That's one thing that's happened. But take a look at that. Look how quick that water is getting dirty. And I'm going to see what I can do about leveling this a little bit. That didn't work. That just got it going the other direction. The thing I used to level it was too thick. Let's try this. Well, that's better. It's still not level, but it's better. I'm going to leave this in there for, you know what, I'm going to give it 10 minutes. That's a long time for to leave a Silver Age book. And I may be making a mistake here. I may be ruining this book. But then, how bad could I get it from what it is now? So, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Well, it's about 10 minutes, and I decided it might be a good idea to go ahead and check the pH before I pour this water off. And that's all it is just tap water. And my tap water normally runs a pH of about 8, so I suspect this is going to be a bit higher, but it should tell me what the pH level of the book itself is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this right in here like this, get it good and wet, and then we'll pull it out and check it. And it's a 6. So definitely acidic. We want it, 9 or above, preferably 11 or 12 if I can get it. But right now it's sitting at a 6, and that's better than I thought it would be, but it's still not very good. So we're going to have to take I'm just going to take this whole thing over to my sink and pour it out. Alright, I went ahead and put a piece of Kollecting down on the bottom, and then I set these back in here, and the paper is really super fragile right now, and I tore the corner here, so that's so you know how fragile it is. What we're going to do now is we're just going to pour a little calcium hydroxide in, and I'm just going to pour it from the edge here and let it spread over. This is calcium hydroxide. This is the formula I used on the other comic. I just had some left over, so I decided to warm it. What I did was I took about 2 cups of it and heated it up in the microwave, and then added it back to this solution. And we're just going to use probably the rest of it. And I really don't think I'm going to get a lot of that browning out of it, but we'll give it a shot. I'm going to ease it back and forth very gently. I don't really much care for doing it this way. And you know what? I think that's about the way that goes. This, of course, I'll have to put in whenever I can. I think I'm going to put another piece of Kollecting on top of it. Turn that over like it's supposed to be. Yeah, we're going to take another piece of Kollecting and set it on top. Probably shouldn't be putting my hands in this. That's alright. I'll wash them afterwards. I washed them before. I can wash them after. And that's about the way I want it. Maybe a little bit further apart. That's about where I want it. And now we'll go ahead and just a little tiny bit. And I'm going to let this sit and soak for a little while. Probably around 10 minutes. Hopefully I don't forget about it and have it sit here all day. And I'll be back. Okay, I almost forgot to turn the camera on. I am so good at that. Let's see, where's my... I wanted to check the pH level again. Ah, there it is. Had to find my sticks. These are plastic. I got these on Amazon. If I remember, I'll put a link to them in the description down below. But I just wanted to test it one more time. And we're just going to put it right down here. Oh, right there. And see what it comes out at. Don't think it came too far up. Yeah, it only came up to a 7, so that's not too good. But still better than what it was, I guess. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put it on this. I'm going to remove some of the water and moisture. And you won't be able to see me do the transfer. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull it out just like that. Wow, look at all that. And I'm going to set it down here. And then off to the kitchen with this to dump it. As you can see, we definitely got some out of it. I don't think we're going to get as much as I would have liked. Okay, I did actually, once I came back from dumping that nasty looking water, I forgot to turn the camera on. But all you missed was me straightening this out a little bit. And getting some of the wrinkles out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my squeegee and one of these old stained paper towels from the last video that I did. I'm going to use one of those. We'll set it right off to the side here, and we're going to use my squeegee to just get some of the excess water out. And hopefully the paper towel is soaking that up. Yes indeedy, it sure is. And we'll put it on the other side and we'll do the same thing. Now I'm not worried about the fact that these aren't straight. That doesn't bother me right now. It will bother me later, but not right now. And look at what we're picking up there. We're picking up a lot of water. That's a good thing. That's what I want. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to put some paper towels on it. And my I'm going to put a paper towel down. And like I said, I'm not overly concerned with how good it looks or how good it is. I'm going to take one of my Teflon sheets and put that down. I'm going to press this. I'm going to do a cold press on it. Probably well, let's see, it's about 4:30 or so. And I do have the show tonight. I'm filming this on Wednesday, by the way. So I have the show to do tonight. And all this is, yeah, I know that's nasty and dirty, but all it's supposed to do is soak up some water. And it should do that fine. So I will probably put this in my press, in my cold press, or my Vivor mechanical press. I'll put it in there and I'll check it after the show tonight and see how it looks. And of course you won't see this till Friday, but I am doing it on Wednesday. And then we'll see how it looks. And if it's good enough, I might go ahead and do some leaf casting tonight before I go to bed. And if it's not good enough, we'll get it wet in the morning and leaf cast it in the morning. So, When I get it wet, I'll just wet it with some methylcellulose water, a mixture of methylcellulose and water. So, yeah, all of that came from the squeegee. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be back here after my show that aired Wednesday night. Okay, as you can see, I have it back in the pan, and the reason for that is because I think I can get a little more of this brown out with one more soak. It is still somewhat acidic. It's actually barely into the neutral category, and I'd like to have it on the other side if I can get it. So I want to do one more soak and see if I can't get a little more of this brown out of it. Now if we turn this over, which is what I'm going to do now, hopefully, yeah. If we turn this over, you will see that this side isn't too bad. It's turning out pretty nice. A lot of it's come out. There's still, you can see some of it still not right. This is actually sticking. I don't know how, don't know why, but it's actually sticking on there. So yeah, I'm going to do one more soak on this, and then we will, I'll put it back in my press again. Now this is not going to be dry by the time I release this video. So this will probably be the last you see of this until Monday. And yeah, that's where we're sitting. We're going to do one more soak on this and see how it turns out. So let me go get my my pitcher that I have with calcium hydroxide in it, and we'll try this again. Okay, here we go. Now this is 98.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Just warm, but it's not enough to scald me or anything like that. And we're just going to pour enough in there to get it completely covered. Okay, I'm going to ease it back and forth a little bit. See if we can't get some of that out. Of course, the bubbles you see are from the Kollecting. Getting a little discoloration, but not very much. We're going to let it sit for about 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, that's barely even warm. So said we're going to let it sit for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll pour it off. We'll see how it looks like. Time's up. Actually, it went a little long. I ended up with a phone call that I had to take, and that went for a little while. So let me go ahead and remove this. I don't think a whole lot of it, I don't think I got much of the rest, any more of the tanning out of it, so it's still brown on that side. We're just going to pull it against the side. I'm trying to get it into the camera. There we go. We're going to pull it up against the side and onto my cutting board. There we go. As you can see, it's now on the cutting board. So set that off to the side. And let's see if we got anything. Yeah, I got a little bit. It's a little bit yellow, so some of it came out. Not a whole lot. I'm going to go dump this. Then we'll squeegee down the wraps a little bit. Then that's going to be it for this video. Okay, there is one more thing I want to do before I squeegee anything out. And that's take another reading with the test strip. Let's see what we come out with. Six. It didn't change. It's still 6. I'm just not happy with that, but you know, what can you do? I've done what I can. It's just not coming out. So, yeah, not much I can do about that. Get my squeegee out, squeegee off a little bit of this excess. I do not know why it's not taking any of the it's really not deacidifying like I think it should. And when I do that with the other comics I've done, the results are incredible. I mean, it's really good. This paper just must have a huge amount of acid in it. So I'm going to take care of the rest of this off camera. What I'm going to do is just, you know, paper towels and wet it down, and or, you know, put it in the cold press. I'm not going to put this in I could put this in my hot press, but I'm not going to do that because I really don't, number one, I don't like doing that. I've done it before, and it's just not something I'm a fan of. Mostly because I don't like to have to wipe down the inside of my hot press after I'm done, because it always has moisture in it. So we're going to let this dry in the cold press over the next couple of days. Saturday I'll probably, well, actually I'll probably get it out tomorrow night or sometime on Friday, whichever. And then we'll work on it from there. So you will see more of this on Monday. Hopefully I'll have it, I'll do some leaf casting on it, and we'll be ready to go. So in the meantime, have yourself a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday right here on my next video, which I have to name. What am I going to name it? From Sergeant Rock to Puss in Boots. We'll see you next time. Bye.